Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Drake unfollowing folks, man. You see what I'm saying? I think he might be in his feelings a bit, man. Young Buck firing back at 50, cause 50 clapped at him, he clapped back at 50. You know what I'm saying? You know the two go back and forth with each other, man. We got Lizzo getting naked once again, man. You like, why you keep doing this to us? Because, man, you see what I'm saying? We got folks apologizing for using the N-word, man, and Lil Uzi Vert getting sentenced. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that, man. That notification bell's waiting for you to tap it, so go on and give it a tap. And the subscribe button's waiting for your I can't say the word. Waiting for your subscription, so go on and give it a subscribe. Just go on and tap the damn button, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all tongue-tied over here. Let's get right to it. Look, if I ask you to name an artist that got hands, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like the artist that got hands. You see what I'm saying? You might be like, oh, Lil Uzi Vert, man, he got hands for real. Yeah, we saw him. You know what I'm saying? And his hands, he fired them joints off real fast. You know what I'm saying? Well, you probably ain't gonna be seeing them hands for a minute, all right? Because those hands may have been placed in cuffs. Remember when we did a story a while ago about your boy pulling up on his ex Brittany Bird while she was dining with that dude St. John, man? You know the roses St. John, you know what I'm saying? Then during the incident, he allegedly punched her in the stomach, and according to witnesses, a burner fell out the man's pockets. Well, the artist was charged with three felonies: assault with a firearm, criminal threats, and domestic violence, in addition to a misdemeanor charge for carrying a loaded weapon. Now, the man just got his sentence. All right, what is it? 3 years of probation, 1 year in treatment for mental health and substance abuse, 52 weeks in domestic violence counseling restitution, and 10 years under a criminal protective order. Look, I think that's better than prison. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you on that, man. Real talk. All right, look, treatment for mental health and substance abuse. You know how many people could have benefited from that type of assistance, man? Instead, they be chucking folks straight into the lion's den, man. You see what I'm saying? Then looking through the bars to see if they still alive in the morning. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people would have benefited from all kinds of assistance. You know, like how they doing nowadays with the people that are on heroin. You know what I'm saying? Heroin, whatever you want to call it, man. I think it's in LA where they started making the tents. They're like, oh, if you addicted to heroin, you know what I'm saying? Just, get up in this tent and we're going to make sure that we put you up in a hotel or somewhere nice so you can get high, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, on your own supply. And then if you overdose, we just going to bring you back to life. You know what I mean? I'm so disgusted with this country, it's not even funny. They came up with that, you know what I'm saying? But then they lock people up for marijuana, you know what I'm saying? And having nickel bags of marijuana on them and dimes and whatnot and dub sacks of marijuana. And then they made the damn thing legal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what a system. Anyway, look, let me see if I could trigger you with the word ninja. Well, not me, but Joe Rogan. The man was under fire because a bunch of people hated the fact that he was spreading COVID misinformation, right? And then they pulled their music off of Spotify. And Spotify was like, yeah, well, you know what? We gave him a couple of hundreds of millions damn near, right? So we ain't pulling him from Spotify, right? And now someone decided that for Black History Month, they wanted to release this compilation of Joe Rogan. If you have children present, ain't it about that time for them to, go get something from the fridge, man? Anyway, look, take a listen to Mr. Rogan. Take a listen real quick.
The nigger thing.
Yes. Saying the word nigger.
You've already said nigger.
D is just like nigger. Saying nigger.
She's calling you a nigger. It's like this
boy that he's a nigger and starts calling them niggers. Word nigger. There should be a word like nigger, especially like the word nigger. That's our nigger. About niggers. He says nigger. Guy, a nigger. And there are niggers. Start saying nigger. Allowed to use the word nigger. Out the word nigger. See nigger. Word nigger. Say nigger and you couldn't say nigger. And most nigger. Nick.
Hey, yo, look, let me tell you something. This is how I know I'm low-key toxic, man. I looked for that meme for a minute. You see what I'm saying? And all the memes I found had the N-word bleeped out. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, I have a high level of toxicity because I almost wanted to hear him say the actual N-word instead of hearing them bleep it out. You see what I'm saying? Look, when Jesus was on the cross, man, they try to give him the wine, you know what I'm saying, to dull the pain. But he was like, nah, man, if I'm going to die for the sins of the world, then I want to, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to deal with the whole thing like raw and uncut. You see what I'm saying? Yo, man, don't cut out the N-word when Joe Rogan is saying the N-word. Let me hear the whole thing so I can hate it with a perfect hatred. You see what I'm saying? Now, after Joe heard about the clip being released, he immediately responded. He immediately responded to the clip. Take a listen. I'm glad all them people pulled their music from whatchamacallit. You see what I'm saying? From Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to artists that have integrity. You know what I mean? Anyway, take a listen to Joe Rogan's response real quick. Take a listen.
Hello, friends. I'm making this video to talk about the most regretful and shameful thing that I've ever had to talk about publicly. There's a video that's out that's a compilation of me saying the N-word. It's a video that's made of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible, even to me. Now, I know that to most people, there's no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast. And I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years, but for a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in conversation, instead of saying the N-word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing. Like that context was part of the clip we were talking about red.
You know, here's the thing with the apology, man. When I tried to watch it on my phone just kept stopping, man. Like it ain't want to hear the bullshit. I'm at the bull-ish. My fault. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we have a slip of the tongue. You see what I'm saying? Like, but my phone ain't want the bull-ish neither. You know what I mean? My joint almost exploded. You would have thought I had a Galaxy Note 7. You still thinking about what I just said. Listen, man. Look. Joe Rogan said, now, I haven't said it in years. Oh, that's okay, Joe. You haven't said it in years. That's fine. You haven't said nigga in years. Oh, we let you off the hook? I don't think so. He said, I haven't said it for years, but for a long time, when I would bring that word up, like if it would come up in a conversation and instead of saying the N-word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was in context, people would understand what I was doing. Nah, bro. We don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on your team told you that joint. These people around you, Joe Rogan, they wanted your downfall. That's why they let you get away with all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody graciously compiled the whole thing together, man. You know what I mean? Whatever you do on social media, it don't never leave, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm still trying to figure out whether I need to edit out that cuss that I just did. My fault. Cause y'all know I don't like to cuss, man. I like, honestly, like even like outside of the channel, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Your boy. Anyway, look. He said, I never used it to be racist because I'm not racist. Yeah, and let me guess, Joe, okay? You don't see color neither. You know what I'm saying? He said, but whenever you're in a situation where you have to say, I'm not racist, you cuffed up. And I clearly have cuffed up. Close quote. Sir, not only is that an understatement, bruh. I mean, every time you said the word, bruh, you used a hard ER. Like what Bill Burr said, you stuck the landing every time. You see what I'm saying? Like every time you hard ER. You know what I'm saying? To the extreme. I was shocked. I was flabbergasted. All the things I heard in hip hop, what you said, Joe Rogan, all the damn things I heard in hip hop, what you said was the worst thing. It hurt me the most. Right? I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself after you used the hardy on us. Lizzo has decided to post some pics, and without us showing you, you know exactly what kind of pics she probably posted. Let me ask you a question. You don't even gotta look at the clips. Was her clothes on or off? You know the damn drill. You see what I'm saying? Her clothes are damn weird, nowhere to be found, okay? Look, why she insists on showing us her nakedness is beyond me. Actually, I take that back. It is not beyond me. She posted a pic of herself bucket naked, and then she added the caption. She said, quote, if you love me, you love all of me. You don't get to pick and choose. Let me stop you right here, sis. I love you. I love your music. I love the way it sounds sonically. You see what I'm saying? But who's doing the loving here? You know what I mean? You say, if you love me, who's doing the loving here? If I'm doing the loving, I'm doing the damn picking. You see what I'm saying? Lots of things I love about people and lots of things I hate about those same people. You see what I'm saying? We love despite, but we don't love the disrespect or the odious things you choose to do. If my mother, who I love, decides to take a deuce in the middle of my living room, I don't love that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got the issue with that, man. If folks that I love cuss me out, you know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of like my job or something like that. Like they came to work and they knocked on my door, they opened the room and then they cussed me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't love that. Even though I love them, I don't love that. I do not have to love all of the foolishness. Like, what fantasy world are people living in, man? You gotta love all of me? No. Okay? I know enough to know that anybody that love me, look, my bad. She continued and said, we should be unconditionally loving of one another. I kind of agree. Partly, right? But unconditional, let me just keep it going. We should be unconditionally loving of one another, starting with being unconditionally loving to ourselves. How can I say this? Well, let me keep it going. Take a moment today and think about the conditions we hold so tightly that keep us from the freedom of true love. Do you really want to be so tightly wound? Free yourself in love. You deserve it. Close quote. Let me tell you what C.S. Lewis said, man. He said, because we love ourselves, there are a lot of things we don't like about ourselves because we wish that we were better than a lot of the things that we actually do. Let me tell you something, man. You know that there are people that want to be so free that if they had a parachute strapped in onto them, they would complain that the parachute is too damn restricting and they demand they be free from the damn parachute. That's right. Cut to images in your mind of Lizzo falling through the sky, like skydiving, and removing her parachute. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Butt naked. You know what I mean? Right? And just removing her parachute. In case you're confused, right? Love is predominantly seeking the best interest of another person, man. Emotionally, socially, psychologically, physically. You see what I'm saying? Love is about seeking the best interest of those around you. Parents love their children, right? So they oftentimes attempt to seek what is in the best interest of their children, even to their own detriment. You know what I mean? Check this out. If a person is to love you unconditionally, right? Does it mean you should be able to do whatever you want to them because they must love you unconditionally? I don't think so, man. If you love me unconditionally, why should I punish you with poor behavior because you do? Are you catching my drift, man? Then, for those of y'all that love her unconditionally, right? Because she wasn't done. Then for those of y'all that loved her unconditionally, she twerked her rear on a treadmill in your face because dignity. Let me do my shout outs real quick, right? I love Lizzo's music sonically. I like to listen to her jams. Her jams are what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them. You know what I mean? But like, there's a lot of things that I like about the artist and I don't like some of the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? If, one of my peoples came and showed me, this is crazy. One of my peoples came and showed me Hitler's artwork. And then I was like, yo, man, like, the artwork was kind of nice, but the bastard did something heinous. You see what I'm saying? Let me be careful in presenting my views. You know how that can go. You know what I mean? When you present your views, they suspend your behind. You know what I'm saying? Whoopi know what I'm talking about. Check this out, man. Charles Jackson came through. Shout out to Charles Jackson. My man came through and said, yo, Celeb, man, you just suit my wife all the way up, man. Yes, I have me a Jada. Because I was talking about Jada Cheese. I think her name is Jada Cheese. Lil Baby's girl. You know what I'm saying? Jada. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, that's a good lady, right? In my opinion, I like Jada for Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? I love Lil Baby. I think he got a good lady on his hands. You know what I'm saying? Charles Jackson said, yo, man, you suit my wife all the way up, man. I have me a Jada, always on top of her stuff, feel me? In the background, listening and agreeing with you. Shout out to my wife, Tanya, right? For keeping me focused and celeb source for the entertainment. Charles Jackson, I understand you want to shout your lady out, but now all your peoples that know Tanya, they're going to be like, well, I suspected she was good, but even Charles is just admitting it. So now they're going to be more interested in Tanya. Hi, Tanya. You see what I'm saying? Don't let your boys near her, man. You know what I mean? No, you got a good lady, man. Shout out to her, man. And also, who else came through, man? Lonsdale. My man Lonsdale said, yo, man, I got me a Jada, man. That's why I married her. Shout out to my best friend and wife, Samantha. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for putting up with my ish. Yo, beautiful stuff, man, when the husbands is representing their ladies, man. Real talk, man. You see what I'm saying? That's always a beautiful thing. You like, yo, Celeb, man, you gonna represent your lady? Hey, yo, check this out, man. Sean Ramsey came through and said, yo, I knew it. All this time, I wondered why you sounded so much like Flossie Carter. I watch both of y'all all the time, and you both have similar delivery with it, man. I was wondering if you related. At the very least, you know his channel. You know what I'm saying? Keep up the great work. Hey, yo, check this out, man. When I want to Come on, man, get it out. When I'm trying to get a new phone, Flossie Carter's where I go to. You see what I'm saying? I watch the Flossie Carter reviews. I love the man. And come to find out, he's actually cool with one of the dudes that I grew up with, man. You see what I'm saying? And then apparently he comes around the neighborhood or whatever, or they used to come around, I don't know, something like that. I never met him. And if I did, I guess I wouldn't have known that's Flossie Carter, because I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, let me keep it going. Brian Grinding Phil. He said, I'ma say it. If you're making billions, you don't have to give a damn about your spelling. People out here working like dogs with college degrees and they still broke. Then he said, LMAO. That ain't funny, fam. That ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? He's right. He's 100% right. People do have college degrees and they are grinding and hustling. That they made A's and B's and they are working for cats that make D's and F's. Yo, who just so happen to have charisma, they're charismatic, and they have influence. They're working their hearts out. They're working they made them A's for the C students. I think that's what 50 said. 50 said, I got a bunch of A students working for me. I said, oh shoot, I was so glad I made C's and D's. Anyway, Deborah came through and said, she just got one name, Deborah. Deborah said, Kanye knew what he was getting himself into when he married into the Kardashian world. Social media is how they make their money. So why he think if they have kids, he wasn't going to put them on social media? Why do you think Reggie Bush broke up with her? He didn't want to be on social media every day, and that's what she did. I don't think any kid should be on social media platforms, but with the Kardashians, they could do whatever they want to make money promoting their kids. It's their way. See, we need people like Deborah speaking to people like Kanye. You see what I'm saying? Kanye said it himself in his own song. And where he get all, you know what I'm saying? Like what he say? Source, what's that Kanye joint he said in the song? What? Ain't that scary, man? Anyway, let's get right back to it, man. I got things to do over here. Look, we reported to you a few days ago, right, that your boy Young Buck was arrested for kicking in his ex-girlfriend's door. Well, not kicking it in. You know what I'm saying? Word was he wasn't able to quite kick it in, right? But he also kicked her car. And the fuzz was able to match the shoe prints or something crazy like that. The man was charged with, like, destruction of property or something to that effect. And 50 Cent came out the cut when he heard the story and posted, quote, Buck B unit, bisexual unit. Leave that girl alone. She ain't know he had all this ish going on. None of us did. And he best be coming up with my money. Close quote. Hairy stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, Buck responded and decided to use this opportunity to try to get a bit of traction, right? And dropped a track called It's Nothing. And he made the statement, I'ma keep it a buck. You just 50 Cent. Close quote. And with that, I could see, I'm sure 50 Cent is somewhere bursting into tears. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out how he's gonna survive that lyrical attack. Okay? And finally, what's my time looking like over here? Look, check this out, man. We reported to you that Rihanna was running around with a bun in the oven, courtesy of ASAP Rocky, right? Now, during this time, you would think, you know what I'm saying, everybody would celebrate her having a new addition to her family. But that may not be the case, especially with Drake. Your boy Drake unfollowed both Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, which probably made ASAP and Rihanna bust out laughing on their bed when they heard that joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, someone fell into the room laughing, holding up their phone to Riri, and she was like, why? What happened? What happened? And she took a close look at the phone and probably spit her drink all over the room. You see what I'm saying? And ASAP was probably over there laughing and then thought, wait. Let me check my account. He probably unfollowed me too. And ASAP probably died right there with tears of laughter in his eyes. Look, let me find out all them songs that this man was whining about was for Riri. You know what I'm saying? Bro, there are other fish in the sea, man. You know what I mean? Don't girls like girls where you from, man? Get yourself one of them while you watch them completely ignore you. Anyway, Rick Ross decided to chime in on Drake unfollowing Riri and ASAP Rocky. And Rose posted. This is what he posted. He posted, quote, at Wingstop. That's all he posted. You know what I'm saying? I don't quite know what he meant, but legend has it that after Rose posted that, he had to use the bathroom and he never came back. Hey, yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. When Rose posts something or says something or does something and walks out the room and never comes back, what does that mean? You see what I'm saying? A Young Buck decided to drop a track off of what 50 said, man. I mean, like, what do you think of that attempt? And yeah, let me know what you think about the whole Lizzo and the unconditional love thing. I mean, what does it mean when somebody loves you unconditionally? Does that mean like when somebody loves you unconditionally, you should be able to do absolutely whatever you want because, you know what I'm saying, you got them by the, you know what I'm saying, you got them by the balls with it? You know what I mean? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.